really good hearing, sorry.
No, you're good.
Call Officer Oxby to the stand, please.
All right. Are you going to be giving narrative testimony, or are you going to be asking questions?
Whatever you want, B. I'm good either way.
We'll do narrative.
Okay,
All right. Respond to a dispatch call for suspicious activity is around the courthouse. The old courthouse. First one was Abe Milton. Started to approach that direction. Got another call when we were en route. That was for Eastbourne. Same exact kind of area. Arrived on scene. I have responded to hundreds of these calls. They are my favorite call to respond to. I absolutely love them. So they're ones that I pride myself on. Checked all the normal spots. The people that are stealing HVACs typically park their cars. There was a car that was parked in the marketplace on the western side, on the north side of that area by the firehouse. It was a pink and color Sultan that was parked downstairs. I immediately parked my car in front of it, told the other officers on scene I was going to stay mobile, allowed them to hop out, check the rooftops, while I kept staying over there to make sure that no one was going to try and run down. That's what tends to happen in these calls. People tend to flee from officers, get in a car, and then try and speed off. So any cars that are parked suspiciously, like how this one was, are of note. Pardon me. Continued to stay by the car when officers on the rooftop, I believe it was Officer Gordon, had called out that she was chasing a suspect with a red sweater down off the rooftops. That specific suspect, although there were two that they had spotted on the rooftops, that was the one that she saw with HVACs in hand, so we were going to target that one. That suspect was supposed to be on the east side towards A. Milton. That's what she had called out on radio, so that's where I moved my car to go check. Saw an individual running across the street north on A. Milton on the eastern side towards the firehouse. They were running north away from where my car was.
Man, I wonder who's doing that.
They went from running and then right over the they stopped running. They were just kind of walking. I tackled them. To come over here to identify, hey, is this the same guy you were chasing? Or the same guy that you saw with HVACs in hand? She said yes. This is the same guy, beyond a shadow of a doubt. So then I read him his rights, made sure that he didn't need medical, all that, before moving him back here. That's it. Oh yes, and then also when I searched his possessions, he had a screwdriver in his possessions. I also let him know that we were going to be running DNA on any HVACs that we found. If his DNA was found on them, then obviously we'd be pressing charges on him. Otherwise, he would be free to go. But we're going to try and do things based on the evidence we could gather. So.
What do you want, Brian?
I don't have any questions for this witness, Your Honor.
All right.
Hello.
Was that you that made the 911 anonymously?
I do.
I would be honest and tell you it was, but actually it was not me.
Gotcha.
What did it say?
Sweater, correct?
No, just curious. What the hell was that on the white garage?
Brother, that was just the weirdest timing I've ever had. It reminded me of this
that
hospital
911
situation.
mentioned a bomb being planted at Senior Buns.
No.
We
It was not actually me.
walk outside and we see Tony and some other lady from the slime shack standing there, and we had the idea like, okay, well, maybe we can see it on the roof. I run up, and your vehicle coming back to Ray Romanoff, as you step out of the vehicle, AK-47 in hand, in a position that would allow you to oversee Senior Buns. Is this what it's come down to?
Brian, I'll be honest, that is a good idea, but I genuinely didn't fucking think about that.
Okay. All right. Well, so you're saying it's just one massive coinky dink.
I swear it actually was. The funny thing is, it made me laugh so hard that it reminded me of this hospital thing where I was talking about cops and you just walked in the room at the same time. It's a very, very crazy timing. I was actually just saying, I wish I had a grenade on me right now.
It just happened to be that when we, but then why did you step out of the, okay, so then tell me, what were you doing on the top of a roof with an AK?
Well, I saw a lot of cops in the area, and I was wondering, allegedly, if that was me. I was wondering if maybe someone might have been up there, like a friend of mine, someone that I'm definitely not looking for.
Okay, so you were planning to do that. It's just you happened to get people there. Someone else brought them there.
Yeah, but I don't know who the fuck it was, though. Is the thing.
Okay, so you didn't make the 911, but conveniently you were going to use that to your advantage.
No, not particularly. I was just actually making a joke that if I had a grenade, I'd blow your car up.
Okay, so then why the fuck were you on the top of the white garage with an AK-47?
Because
just say. I mean, you've said it before, so you could find Aaron and shoot her. Is that what it was? Then he had the opportunity to do it when you were pulled over.
Wait. What? What are you talking about? When?
After you drove down with your vodka with the AK. It's called out on radio.
Aaron was there? Thank you, Brian. Goodbye.
How does... Hold on.
What's up, Brian?
How are... What? What is that supposed to mean? None of that helps you. That was 30 minutes ago.
I'm just curious. I look at every single car in the area, and I'm pretty sure I didn't see her car, so...
Ray, do you just say things and just... Never mind. All right, Ray. I'll see you out there, all right?
I'll see you out there, Ryan. Goodbye.
I fucking love Ray, dude. What's that? What does that matter?
His hand at the time. So as the officer was running towards my location with the suspect in the brown paper bag, as he tried to go down a ladder to the middle section where their car was parked that was called out by another officer when he arrived on scene, which I believe was a pink Subaru car.
He said it like we just gave him some information that's valuable. That was 30 minutes ago. When is he going to go back in time? And
so I ran across the middle bridge section to try and catch the suspect as he was running down the ladder. As that suspect ran down the ladder, the other assisting officer who was, I believe, waiting by the car came around to arrest the individual as he crossed the road because I was still trying to chase that red... Basically, the red shirt individual was quite a distance from me. Not like a huge distance, but I did have to like run across the whole building to get to him. I diverted the attention from the individual with the paper bag, the resources we had, because we had the 3 officers. I asked that we all apprehend the individual with the red shirt. By the time I came down all the ladders, the officer said that the suspect did not have HVACs in hand, so I went down to the ladder where the suspect had climbed down and found HVACs in a bush.
I'm going to kill this guy afterwards for taking half of the police department into a fucking HVAC bench trial.
On the scene while the other officers
I talked to Ruby about trying to get a law passed where if there's not enough cops on duty around this time, we skip bench because I ain't fucking going out there with 2 units. The fuck are we gonna do? We're just like might as well just sit in the fucking hospital type shit. And this is about HVACs? Are you fucking serious? Oh my god, this fucking guy. What the hell is this guy's name?
So, which direction, which cardinal direction?
I was just talking to Radic about like
with the red
all the heightened aggression and all the class 2s that we're seeing at the moment.
Yeah.
So he was
by the time I'm pulling my class 2 out of my lockbox and slinging it, it's like I'm already just face first in my steering wheel.
I would say he was on the western side of the building.
Yeah, so the thing is, the problem is that this announcement works well like earlier in the shift. But the moment 6 p.m. starts rolling through, it becomes rather like it's a different
So he started
problem set, right? So like early in the day, sure, there's enough time maybe to pull it out or for a couple. But right now, as far as I'm concerned, each and every person, this is the PD right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone should have class 2.
No further questions.
Yeah,
or something. It needs to be staged and not just painted with a broad
Radic is
brush.
trying to get as like a trial period as potentially like command and TRT have them slung constantly,
Mhm.
you know, ready to go. And then if that works perfectly fine, you know, as a good trial period, then that would be extended to all other officers. But
I agree.
He's getting pushback from BCSO.
Wait, Radic's?
Yeah, he's getting pushed back from BCSO.
With all due respect, where BCSO doesn't operate around now, except like a few, relatively speaking, right?
And the suspect that you saw was
Wait,
wearing a red shirt, correct?
Yep, I did call that out as well.
Are
as
there any
the
BCSO right now?
that had yellow on it.
Slow, I think. Yeah, just
Oh my
Slow.
God.
Slow, and I think Hope just came on due.
Yeah.
All right,
Who's
here
shift to
Yes, Your Honor. I have one
captain
question for redirect.
or the BCSO?
So, is it trespassing?
They are very prominent
be
earlier,
on
but
top
then
of
later
the
on in the day they're
roofs?
non-existent.
Yeah.
At the old courthouse.
Yeah, the old courthouse is like.
Yeah, I just feel like
land,
command and TRT to start with to make sure it's worked and it's not abused
only
and
authorized
rifles are just
personnel
being
should be on the
used
rooftops of those
inconsistently
buildings.
and pulled out for everything.
And did you see the
And then
defendant on
if
top
I
of
think
it?
we'd
works,
get
then
more
extend that
people
to
on
officers.
shift too.
He was the
If
suspect
they were
who
like,
was
hey,
running all over the rooftop.
you get to take out class
Hold the record, I have,
twos
Your Honor.
after
Yes.
7 p.m. People will be like, oh shit, dude, I'm gonna stick around, bro.
Is that a red shirt?
Numbers instantly double.
Yes, I would say it is a red shirt.
So
Would you
true.
even say it's a red sweater?
I would also say it is a red sweater. But is a shirt a sweater? Yes, I believe a shirt is also considered a sweater.
No further questions.
All right, thank you. You can go and step down. All right, defense. Do you have any witnesses?
Nope.
You're not okay. All right. Defense, you Russ?
Some guy just told me
Yeah.
invest in crypto, so he has a bunch of miners in
Alright.
his basement. Not a
We'll go ahead and go to
verdict.
closing statements where you can highlight any evidence inside the report that you guys want me to make clear when I do my ruling. Let's start with prosecution.
Yes, Your Honor. I would like to highlight the DNA on the HVACs in the photos.
It's LSPD
All of
jurisdiction.
our statements.
I never really understood
especially
that
any
why
of my statement
BCSO would have an
where
equal seat
I
at the table.
matched
That
his DNA to be
doesn't
on
make
the
any sense,
HVAC.
right?
There's also a picture of his MDT profile with DNA on file inside the report. I would also like to highlight that.
All right, thank you. Any other anyone else? Prosecution?
Just some brief statements.
Yeah. Well, I
I'll have
think
a very,
the right approach should
expedited
be
closing.
something that's a
Essentially,
little
we've
bit more
identified this,
tailored.
the defendant was on the rooftops, was trespassing, and that he was in possession of stolen goods, being those HVACs. We have proven beyond.
I didn't
reasonable doubt
really
that he
realize
is
it
guilty of
gets
both
this bad at
trespassing
this
and
time.
possession of stolen goods,
Aphrodite,
which has
isn't
been
she a
articulated
shift
today.
3 cop too?
Additionally, he also had contraband on his
So,
person.
like-
If you look at his possessions as well, you'll notice that he had a screwdriver on his possessions, which in itself is not illegal.
She may
However,
not
given
be.
the area that he's in, given the fact that he was on the rooftops, given
Oh,
the
late
DNA
shift
that
2 to
is
3?
left on the
Oh.
HVACs that were in the immediate area where he was seen descending, yeah, he was still in HVACs. We've proven that beyond reasonable doubt today. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Officer Gordon, anything?
No, I think that summarizes everything.
Okay, Kenny?
Your Honor, these officers want to throw around the word reasonable doubt or whatever it was.
Oh
When
my
they
God,
were
this
up here
guy's a
giving their
fucking
narratives,
nerd, dude.
I heard nothing but doubt. Some said they're unsure or they believe. Now, some say it was a red shirt. Some say it was a red sweater. I think that I'm wearing a red and black striped sweater to begin with. And only one out of the two officers believed
Kenny,
that they saw
Kenny.
me.
You think
Yeah.
you're wearing a red and black striped sweater?
Yeah,
Just say you are, buddy.
I am.
I was gonna doubt you because you believe.
Yeah.
Well, you've already doubted
keep
enough.
Going, Kenny. Keep going, Kenny. You're cooking.
These people don't even have any photographic evidence of me being on the roof. They just believe that I was there. How can you send an innocent man to jail on just a bunch of beliefs when I was just simply taking a stroll? You say you found my DNA on those HVACs. What if I was just walking through the bush and my hand just happened to brush against those HVACs? You never know. You didn't see me.
On all 5 of them?
All 5 of them.
Let's just let him do his closing statement. Keep going, Kenny.
So I think today, I have proven today that this monster in the middle of all these officers
How do you?
tackled me for
How do you
no
know?
reason
I don't
because
jizz
he
in bushes, and I just
he
happen to
loves
get it
wearing
on the
handicap
8-tracks.
because I have no arm. He came straight for me because he thought I was just the weak straggler of the group. I'm alone. I wasn't even in.
You're a fucking monster.
I wasn't even working with anybody. If I was, don't you think I would have gotten in whatever car this person escaped in? I'm telling you, and I said it from the get-go. You got the wrong person. Me, Kenny? Me stealing HVACs? Nuh-uh. Never. Your Honor.
Yeah, Kenny, the court we have it on record that you're a big, strong man.
Thanks. I want to just point out that there was a lot of doubt in all their narratives, and I rest my case.
All right, thank you. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go deliberate on this case, and I'll be back here soon. All right, I'm back for deliberating. I think it's been proven without reasonable doubt that Kenny, based on Officer Gordon's testimony, that you were on the roof with HVACs in your hand,
Hotel
and then the possession of stolen goods.
Vinewood 911.
So you're going to be found guilty of trespassing.
Copy that.
And then the possession of stolen goods, based on the DNA that was on the stolen goods.
All I'm
you're
saying
also
is
gonna be
these
found guilty
parachute
of
people
that.
are
That's the
lucky
ruling
we
of this
don't
court.
have a Parsons.
God damn it. There's no justice. No justice at all for a
I think
one-armed
justice
man.
was just served.
It was the quickest deliberation I've ever seen.
If you want to
You
give
don't
Kenny
know how badly I wanted to twat out Oxby hates the handicapped.
Damn.
That's crazy.
So bad. I
Looks
did
like
it.
you're the monster,
God, I
Kenny.
wanted to.
You got the wrong person, I'm telling you.
You're the monster.
Well, don't call him a monster. You know, V,
You see, these officers have been bullying me from the get-go. I
No, V,
get
that was
tackled,
mean.
get called a
That was
monster.
mean.
Listen, I told you. Okay, look, Kenny. I still think you can turn your life around. I'll help you.
How?
You know what?
I
I
can't
got
even
this.
grab
I
it.
got
You know
this.
what? It's
V,
on the
can-
record. V Gray, you're a meanie pie.
Fuck.
Maybe if V said one nice thing about Kenny, that would help.
Kenny, I actually
might help.
enjoy the choice of your sweater. I think red and black
There
is a
we
really
go.
nice color. On
What you mean, my shirt, officer?
Shirt, sweater, whatever have you, whatever fits over your torso. I think it looks nice on you.
See?
What makes
now
that
we're
a
friends
sweater
again.
and not a shirt?
And Kenny, if anything ever happens, you need to make a report. You can come to me, and I'll make sure to get it any time I'm on duty.
How
just for
can
you,
I
pal.
believe that? Because I've made millions of reports. Nobody has even found my arm yet.
It just
my arm is still
ended.
out there missing.
Oh my God, we have 2 more
It's all
cops.
right. He got found guilty of everything.
See?
Oh, easy.
Why should I believe
Hotel
in anyone?
4423
involved in justice?
911.
You guys
Although
never
it is
done
on the
me any
record
good.
that Oxby hates the handicapped.
Huh?
I'm just
I
kidding.
mean, oh, I do. Oh,
What?
I do it myself.
I do.
What?
I do.
Oh my God, we have a police force.
367's in a active 1080. Green
Listen, I
color
tell you,
car.
they're taking away an innocent man. I'm
Let's go
innocent.
slow.
All right.
Am I good to give him like time served at this point? Just bill him and let him
Yeah,
go.
we found
Up to
I
you.
love him.
Actually,
It was literally like
Yeah,
40
yeah, just do-
months.
as well of trying to
Yeah.
get us to chase the
He's
other guy didn't work.
He's been here longer
today.
than that.
Off-road towards prison.
It's like 25 months. Yeah, it's 25.
Well, it's 25 months.
yeah, I mean, I'd leave it to you. I mean,
Coming to you, okay?
yeah, I'll leave it to you. You know.
All right.
Court case just finished.
Yep.
Thank you,
Okay.
Judge. Have a wonderful
Absolutely.
day.
No, thank you. You guys have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't think you should ever get.
In bench
I
trials.
don't know how I feel
Let's
about.
go.
Could be wrong.
Yeah.
It's biased though because I haven't done many. But that's
Yeah.
Sure, bye.
No one can
a
fight my
38.
charges. They give up.
I think
What
time
units
off
do we
is
have
good, but
going
not
to
time
slow?